welcome back. This is the first podcast you ever made. I mean, like in all honesty, our Chrono and
Shadow Hearts,
Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross series, Shadow Hearts, all of those are kind of like podcasts because we'll even sit down and stop playing the game just to talk. But anyways, we figured that we would create something like this when we had a idea.
We got some big brain ideas.
Yeah, we got some big.
We always have big brain ideas, just not the means to execute them.
Yeah, but not the money to execute them.
You know, this last Shadow Hearts we did was actually more like a podcast when I was like thinking about it.
Well,
there's so many times where I just want to talk to you and.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna cut it up.
Yeah, but for people who don't see the full unedited footage, I mean, a lot of it was ranting, obviously, but
yeah,
a lot of it was me just standing still and talking to you because I want to talk to you about something.
Yeah, so we ended up. Well, at least I'm going to be cutting out a majority of the ranting because there's just a bunch of shit that really upsets me. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about another big brain idea.
Yeah.
We talk about a few of them in Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger, Shadow Hearts. Here's the new one. No, dude. I was the one that presented this idea,
yeah,
so I get to pitch it. Yeah,
so go ahead and pitch me the first thing that you came.
It went out of control.
The big brain question.
This is what happened. So I'll ask him stuff, and then it just spirals out of control. So I asked you, what would you rather have? A loyal woman or being able to take something that is edible and transmogrify it into whatever you want that is also edible? So basically, if you have a piece of food, you could transmogrify it into, like say for instance, you have like a fig Newton. You could turn it into a little chicken nugget. You know, you have the means to take something and transmogrify it. Something edible into something else that is edible.
And you were saying like to basically any degree. So like I could change like the nutrient content, the mineral content to basically be super healthy and everything.
Yeah, or a loyal woman.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life.
And at first I was like, well, a loyal woman, because that'd be really hard to find. But then I was like, wait a minute. Like, I could do anything with that power. And I was even asking the question, like, aren't people food, technically?
I mean,
like, they're edible.
Define what's edible.
And they're matter, right? So I can... But yeah, it wasn't just transmogrifying. It was transmogrifying food into other food.
That's what I'm saying. I already said that, yeah.
So yeah, people, technically, you can eat. Like, you won't feel good afterwards. But you can eat people. It is a thing. So...
Yeah, it's called cannibalism, dude. I know it's a thing.
Like, basically, I would get the power to turn people into, like, chicken wings, right? I could just turn me... But, okay, so that's not even the best part of it. Because there's the whole debacle of, like, you know, I don't necessarily need to touch them. What if I'm touching something they're touching? You know? And I transmogrify that thing they're touching, and I make that thing...
Into a chicken wing.
Into a chicken wing. Couldn't I just turn them into a chicken wing?
Yeah, and is it
what
also...
if I just, like, spit on them, and then I turn them into...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Touching them, because it's a piece of me.
Yeah. Is it constrained to your DNA? Because if it is, couldn't you just cough in the air and then start turning everything into chicken wings?
It'd be like the coronavirus, but with chicken wings. You turn
the chicken wing virus.
The chicken wing virus, dude. And I'm like the root cause, though. But that'd be really hard to spread everywhere, right? Because viruses, they normally, like...
And that'd be a lot of chicken to eat. You understand how much chicken you'd be wasting?
Yeah, I just wouldn't eat it. I'd just do it for the wolves, man.
It'd be a lot of chicken going bad.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing, too. I'd solve world hunger just by turning people into chicken wings.
Yeah, because they don't have to eat anymore.
What?
They don't have to eat anymore.
Yeah, they don't have to eat.
They're not hungry, right? Because they're a fucking chicken wing.
Hell yeah, man.
One problem solved. Another thing, too, is we were talking about, like, you also talked about, what about fictional things, right? Because I didn't put that constraint on you that... You
like
could
senzu beans and shit.
Yeah, so you can make senzu beans.
Went to the DBZ shit.
But it wasn't even just that. I said you could even take the spice from Dune that expands your consciousness.
I'm not sure if anyone really knows about Dune because Dune's kind of old. They're coming out with a new movie about it, but it's something that
I would suggest reading the book.
It's not really popular. I mean, it is, but not among.
It's one of the most well-known, among quote-unquote people.
Yeah,
it's one of the most well-known science fiction books. There was a movie that came out that David Lynch made, and it wasn't that good. I like that Coop played in it. I can't remember his name as an actor, but he plays this Coop in Twin Peaks.
I think it's something we talked about before.
Yeah. But, so the spice from Dune is basically just something that expands your consciousness as a human being, extends your life, and also gives you these wicked glowing blue eyes.
Which is pretty fucking sweet.
It is pretty sweet, dude. And I said, what if you took that and you also were able to make fucking, like the Limitless pills and shit, too? Have you ever seen Limitless? It's just a smart pill. Just think of a smart pill. That's what it is. So what if you took smart pills and then you took like spice that expanded your consciousness. And
Oh.
what if you also took like the tree of might fruit?
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. I was like, you can get the non-canon shit, the Tree of Might fruit from DBZ as well. Well, the fucking like that shitty movie.
Yeah, you'd become godlike in a very short amount of time.
Dude, and I'd go around, I'd have like 5,000 IQ, I'd be like the fucking lawnmower man. And I don't know if anyone remembers that movie from the 90s with Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, he sees someone.
Lawn mowing people's brains.
That's what Pierce Brosnan.
That's what I would be doing. Pierce Brosnan's doing that. He's getting his lawnmower and mowing people's fucking brains. That's why it's the lawnmower. He's a fucking serial killer. He does nothing but pick up fat women and then like try to lawn mow people's fucking
No, he
brains.
lawn mows the skinny women. He lawn mows the men, and then he takes the skinny women, and then he force feeds them. Yeah, the thing we're referencing is that Pierce Brosnan loves fucking fat women. He force feeds them.
Yeah, that still doesn't sound right. Like you explaining it doesn't make any more sense. The people don't understand it. So,
yeah, well,
Pierce Brosnan kidnaps women and then like force feeds them food. It's like, oh, okay, that explains things.
I'm just saying he's a chubby chaser. That's what I'm saying. I'm just joking. But he loves fat women. There's a bunch of pictures with his wife, and the fatter she got, the happier he got.
Yeah, that's still kind of confusing.
Not really. I mean, it's confusing of why people like that.
I mean, like, you're just saying the two pictures of him, like, being happier. It's like, but how do you really distinguish him being happier? It's like...
Because the smile on his face is getting bigger the fatter she's getting.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Like, he could be happy that day because you found out she had cancer, you know?
Dude, he's rubbing her belly.
He was rubbing her belly?
Yeah, and in these pictures, he's rubbing her belly and shit.
Was she pregnant?
No.
How do you know? That she could have been pregnant or something.
She's fat. I don't think so, dude. And his kid looks like he's starved, so he's definitely taking food from his kid, giving it to his wife.
And he's force feeding her the food.
Oh god. But yeah, so the Lawnmower Man, it's a Pierce Brosnan movie, and who the fuck is the other guy? But yeah, he makes a.
He looks like Trey Parker. I don't know. He looks like
Trey Parker. He takes Trey Parker and makes him smart.
Yeah, it takes Trey Parker and makes him fucking like really smart.
Yeah. So Trey Parker, yeah, he just mows people's lawns. He's like, I mow lawn. And this is before South Park. And then he starts force feeding him those pills. What is it? And then he makes him play games. He makes him play VR with a child.
Why does he make him play VR?
Yes, he does. They play like VR. Remember, they put the headsets on.
Yeah, I know they play VR, but I don't know if he plays with a child.
Yes, he does. He plays with his friend because he only has one friend besides Pierce Brosnan, which is a child.
But he doesn't like consistently do it.
Yeah, he does.
Does he?
Yeah, because he's comparing the mental acuity of a child in comparison to someone who's mentally retarded. That's the whole thing. Is he's trying to make someone who's mentally retarded intelligent.
Yeah, and then he keeps on injecting him with like something to make him. He's basically trying to cure retardation. Yeah. So people who are actually mentally disabled.
Very, very, very based. Very based.
Yeah, but at the same time, like the injections are making him more aggressive.
No, that's not what happens. So what ends up happening is it's having a lot of really
a long time ago. I'm surprised.
No, I remember this. I remember this really well. I've seen it like 3 times.
I've only ever actually sat down and watched the entire thing.
I watched the entire thing, but I think I've only watched pieces like I watched a bunch of pieces and they culminated into a full movie. But I've sat down and watched the entire thing as well.
How obscure is this movie, by the way? Like,
I don't even think people.
When we were younger, but
I don't even think people like this movie. I don't even think it was like popular. I don't think people liked it.
We watch actually quite a few movies which are not popular.
Yeah,
you know, we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, we watched like Critters and shit. You remember that shit? It was like a knockoff of Gremlins, and then it like came down. They're like eating people and shit. It was like little fur balls.
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, and then, I remember when they all like so they all got together, these little fur balls, and then they like. I don't know. They like went ass to ass, and they turned into a giant. They turned into a giant furball meatball, and they were rolling around a farmer's field and just incinerating people.
Familiar, yeah.
Incinerating people like from live people to skeletons. They're eating them instantly.
Yeah, I remember
as a furball meatball.
Yeah, I remember that like super vaguely, but I remember that specific scene.
There's certain
turns
things
him into
like
a fucking skeleton.
There's certain things like that that are just so bad.
Dude, you remember when the leprechaun went to the hood? That's when it got real fucking awesome.
Didn't he go to space too?
He went to space, I think, as well, yeah.
Well, anyways, back to what we're talking about, the Lawnmower Man. So the reason that he ended up becoming more aggressive is because he was having... He's like a scientist that's working in a lab, and he was getting funding. Mm-hmm. And there were results. He was getting results, but it was slow. But it was working. But they were like, no, use this other serum that's driving these monkeys crazy so we can get faster results. It's basically some suit. He's like, we need more results
Always the
faster.
fucking suit, really?
It really is. No, yeah, yes, really. And then
Why
like
did he
one of
say
the other
no?
scientists, he said, no, I'm not going to do it. He's like, no, this is immoral. I'm not going to do it. And then one of the other scientists actually went and swapped out the serum, and he didn't know about it. So then when he used it, it drove him insane. But it did give him fast results. He went just like fucking, he was like giga fucking brain, dude. And but he was incredibly aggressive.
Yeah, dude, all I gotta do is take that serum.
So he went insane.
Monkey serum.
Yeah, don't take the monkey one. Take the first one. Yeah. So you'd be like the lawnmower man, and that's the thing too. Is like later on, because he was mowing lawns. So later on, he's mowing lawns with his mind. He's
Oh,
mowing,
that's right.
He's
And then
mowing.
he's,
He's
like,
mowing like
banging women, isn't
all of the neighbors' lawns as well. Yeah, he banged some woman because some woman became more attracted to him the less retarded he got, or maybe she even liked him when he was retarded. I don't know.
It was something like that. Yeah, I remember he banged some woman.
Yeah, and then did he kill her?
I don't remember. Maybe he shows her how to mow lawns. I don't fucking know. He's the lawnmower man, dude. He's like a superhero. He just goes around mowing people's lawns. That would have been a better ending than him dying. Is if he became like a superhero. And he was wrong about like the monkey shit.
He's
mows
aggressive
people's
against
lawns, yeah.
He's like, lawns must be mowed.
Yeah. And then like
playing
Pierce
some,
Brosnan's
like,
like,
epic
where we
music.
go? Yeah.
like-
Lawns must be mowed.
He's out there. There's so many more lawns, and they all must be mowed.
You know, I actually don't. It makes me apprehensive to even rewatch Lawnmower Man because I just know it inside. I remember the ending.
Yeah, he dies, doesn't he? Or no, he doesn't even die because isn't there a part 2?
They always make part 2s, dude. He even chopped his head off and he's like, yeah, Lawnmower part 2.
He grows it back.
He grows it back. Look how smart he is, dude. He learned how to grow his head back.
Or maybe he grew his body back. That's how smart his head is.
Yeah, that's smart his head is. His body grew. Yeah. Or they like, you know how Futurama has those little like fucking tanks.
Oh my god!
Just put him in one of those and then just uses his mind. Then they gotta go and stop him.
Yeah, I remember that he's able to. Didn't he evolve past his body? Because I remember that he was.
They had to fight him in the VR.
They had to fight him in the VR, and he was projecting himself though too. He's projecting
astral projecting.
Yeah, he's astral projecting himself. Yeah.
He was really, and then I remember like
I saw his like face and shit. Remember that? Like his face, it was like poor CGI.
Yeah, his
Did
face
you see
was
that?
poor CGI, and then some astral projecting. And then he was talking about how didn't he say he was like talking about like the secrets of Egypt or something like that. And there was like these lines where he was like saying he's unlocked certain parts of his brain. I can't remember. Do you remember that? Where he was talking about like the parts of his brain that have been unlocked that humans don't know they have.
No, I don't remember that specific scene. I just remember like certain scenes. I remember like
I said,
Brosnan.
I would just be like, hey, let's just rewatch it. But I'm like, I don't want to watch something that ends sad.
Yeah, because it's like, and it's not even Pierce Brosnan's fault or anybody's fault outside of the suit and the other guy. The other guy that like swapped out the shit. And that guy dies, by the way, too. I know he dies because it's like the Lawnmower Man kills him. And then he gets access to more serum, too, because he's like, I want more. And then Pierce Brosnan's like, no, this is making you aggressive. I can't give you any more. So
then he's like, I'll make your wife fat. And he's like, okay. But yeah, that actually sounds weird me saying that. Like, I don't want to watch it because it's sad. Because most movies end that way with kind of some sort of sad undertone or sad things.
Do they?
Happening.
I mean, it's like...
But it's just, I don't know. I think it's because it's about an innocent man, like, losing his soul, essentially. Like, it's basically like a lab rat, and he's slowly getting corrupted. And it's like, both people are technically good, but something bad is happening to one, and he's being corrupted. And I think there's just something about that aspect that particularly, like, I don't know, it's just kind of disturbing.
The corruption of innocence?
The corruption of innocence, yeah. And to a certain degree, I actually don't mind that. Like, for instance, there's, like, Arthas and stuff like that, who gets corrupted. He's not necessarily innocent.
Yeah, you're talking about Warcraft 3.
But he's a man and everything. But because the character who's being tested on is retarded, he's then innocent.
Yeah, and it shows that he's innocent, too, because he's friends with a child.
He's a good guy.
So, he's a good guy.
He's like pure of heart and everything. And
so it shows that, he's like mentally... His mental... capability is that of a child's, so it is like he's a big kid, and it's like a big kid that's getting he almost essentially gets tortured.
Yeah,
but you know what ends up bringing him back because it can't actually stop him. You know what ends up bringing him back is his childhood friend, like the child friend.
Then they murder him.
Yeah, they murders him. He's like, I'm gonna lawnmower your brain.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan gets a lawnmower.
Well, I was saying the retard does it, but the Pierce Brosnan does it.
Yeah. I figured just like for some sort of cruel irony, he's just gonna like lawnmower his brain. Like the lawnmower man dies by a lawnmower. And then he's gonna say some sort of like shitty pun afterwards.
Yeah, what would he even say? The grass is always greener under the field.
Why don't you? I don't even know. What would be good, dude?
He didn't make the cut.
I've heard that so many times. That fits pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's trying to. He's trying
to like do the tests and stuff like that. He didn't make the cut for the test. That's pretty
exactly,
good. Yeah. Okay, there you go. You got me, dude. You got one.
Yeah.
You got a good one.
There you go. That's what happens when I spend enough time with you. You just like fucking. You erode my brain, and now I'm thinking of retarded puns.
Dude, your brain power needs to be used on better things.
Like mowing lawns.
And mowing lawns, dude. But
no, mow some fucking lawns.
There's certain movies I can't watch because it bothers me too much. And it's this very distinct thing, and I think that was actually a good example that you gave.
Like what else?
Think of. Well, Chappie's one.
Oh yeah.
Like that movie was like a snuff film for like destroying
it was
innocence.
just AI. Yeah, it was yeah.
Yeah, and
it was corrupting AI, like AI innocence. Yeah.
Yeah. So and stuff like that, it really just like. It bothers me. Like I can't watch it. I can't derive any sort of enjoyment from the story or anything. Even Hugh Jackman being a villain and going around trying to smash him with a giant robot just didn't do it for me. And it's not like necessarily. I mean, I don't want to say the movie's bad, but I think if you have to rely on something being like a snuff film, I don't think that's good.
It's actually something that we talked about is that it's almost malicious in intent. It's not like these things aren't present in the world and we're aware of them. It's just like our entertainment value shouldn't be. I don't know. You shouldn't get entertainment value from something that's suffering, I suppose.
Yeah. And it's different if it's like an adult man or something like that suffering. Like even in Blade Runner 2049.
Oh yeah, it's just like
it's
pure
all
suffering.
About suffering, but he's an adult, you know.
Yeah, he can handle it.
He can take it. Yeah.
Yeah, but a child really can't, and it just makes you sad.
It makes you sad because they have no other experience other than this pain, and it's just it's something I can't stand.
Yeah. All right, back to chicken wings.
Back to chicken wings. So yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna be the lawnmower man. You're out there and lawnmowing people's brains with your chicken wing.
And then some guy comes up to me with a serum, and I'm like, no way, no way, fag. And he's like, you better fuck me. Like, gets me in like a chokehold,
and then you chicken wing him.
And then I chicken wing him. Fucking exactly, dude. You read my mind. So yeah, like if that's the thing. Like you could do like basically anything with that power, man.
Yeah, with transmogrifying, because technically anything could be edible. I mean,
yeah. So you could like I was even
at least
saying,
a lot of things could be edible.
I was even saying like what happens if we just turn the planet into a fucking chicken wing, dude?
Well, that's what I was saying. I don't think that you'd be able to like instantly. I don't think you'd be able to instantly turn the planet into a chicken wing. I think because of the mass, it would take longer. So you'd have to like put your hands on the like
and
surface of the
energy.
And then just wait a long time. You know, you'd have to like concentrate, and then slowly the ground just turned into chicken wings.
But that's the thing. You didn't put a limit on my power. You just said whatever I touch will do that.
Well,
does that mean I only have certain things? So many times I can transmogrify in a day.
Well, maybe it has to do something with your mental power for focusing. So maybe if you're taking spice and you were taking like limitless pills that make you
then
smart.
I just instantly fucking...
Yeah, well, I mean, or really fast, you know. You're like miles a second with
I'd
chicken
be able
wing.
to just blow up the planet. I'd be able to just like punch the planet and just like explode it.
Well, I mean, at a certain point, if you keep eating fucking tree of might fruit, yeah.
That'd be super useful too, right? Because you could legitimately use that for practical purposes. Like, for instance, I could throw rockets to Mars for Elon Musk. Instead, he's like, "Oh, how am I gonna figure out?" Like, dude, I'll just throw it, and then I'll just like I'll just jump up there, and then just transmogrify the Mars into a giant chicken wing. I'm like, go ahead and eat that.
We were talking too that you're just
Big
gonna be
brain
walking
things.
around like the fucking Colonel. You just be wearing complete white suit
The-
with a pimp cane.
Yeah, dude, and then I'm gonna be using a squirt gun filled with my piss.
That's what I was talking about. Because you're trying to think of long range like things that your DNA.
Yeah.
Like it has to be your DNA in it.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna go ahead and like use that, and then like instead of it being dirty chicken wing, I'm just gonna turn that piss into barbecue sauce, dude.
Yeah. So we
Get some barbecue chicken wings. Going around, dude. It's gonna be like the apocalypse because this coronavirus shit's lame, right? It's one lame apocalypse. We need a chicken wing apocalypse.
We need the
I'll dress up like the Colonel. Give me the power to transmogrify, and then we'll have a battle. Me and you. You have your Superman powers.
Yeah, I'm my Superman powers.
I'm gonna be a KFC transmogrifier. Just like Colonel
It's gonna
Sanders.
be one epic battle.
Dude, I think you're gonna lose, man. I think the power to transmogrify is stronger than any Superman's.
Yeah, because you were saying that you would have like an aura of transmogrification of chicken wing all
Yeah,
around
because you try to like laser eyes and be like, yeah,
because I'm going super
you from
fast.
space. Yeah, right. You go up to the sun, right? You charge up your laser eyes, and then like that fucking laser eyes tries to hit me, and then like
the second
when
it
tries to
touches your
hit me,
skin,
it turns into chicken wing, and then that chicken wing comes all the way back to you and turns you into a giant chicken wing in space, dude. And you're just
it like goes up the
and
laser eyes all the way up.
chicken.
Fucking
you're next to the
deep
sun.
fried.
I don't think there's any power that can beat the power of transmogrification. Like, that's the thing. If they say, oh, if you can do one power, be like, do transmogrification.
You could literally do anything with it. That's the thing is you get all the other benefits as well. I mean, like you get all the super strength, everything else, because you can just have sensu beans. You can regenerate yourself. You don't have to worry about food. You don't have to worry about water. You don't have to worry about anything.
I mean, it's technically just saying like you have the ability to create anything.
In a sense, but you're still
it's like creationism ability.
But you're not really. So creation is taking something from nothing usually. Like when they come
I essentially am. If I can turn like something that has just like one molecule into a bunch, like if I can turn something into wood, that into like a chicken wing with every sort of vitamin and mineral, it's like none of that existed beforehand. So it's like it really is creationism, even though I'm turning one thing into the other.
Depending on if you're just like transmogrifying the matter into something else. So it has the same mass, right? But it is composed of different material.
Yeah.
But it has the same mass.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I could do anything with that. I can create, like, alien materials. I can create things I see on the line, dude. I can create a fucking fry.
But it has to be edible, dude. That's the whole thing.
It has to be edible. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you could still benefit yourself.
It's limited in that sense.
But it's not limited in that sense because if you literally have a 5,000 IQ, you can create all of these things just by yourself.
I can just become, like, fucking Jesus. Like,
yeah.
My power will evolve into just creationism.
Yeah, like...
Because I'll be fucking, like, godlike. Because I'll be having every sort of, like... fucking
superpowered benefit from any fictional universe.
Exactly. I'm trying to think of more things that you can eat in other universes which give you powers.
But I mean, really, all you need is like the spice, the limitless pill, and the tree of might fruit, and some sensu beans, and that's really it.
I mean
I can't
sensu
really
beans would be enough, in all honesty.
Out of all of them, sure. But I mean, if you had the spice to expand your consciousness, and then you also had the limitless pill to increase your just base intellect, you would be ridiculous.
At what point do countries start considering me a threat, though?
Immediately.
Yeah, but they won't know because I'm going to be living underground. I'm just going to come out like a terrorist right away.
Yeah, you come out like you you come out like the Colonel later.
I come out like the Colonel later, right? But just for now, I'm just playing.
You're just eating all these things.
I'm just eating all these things, getting fucking massive, dude.
Yeah, that'd be frightening.
Yeah, I'd just be in my room, just like transmogrifying things, dude. You'd be afraid to say anything too, because I'd be like, I'll transmogrify you. Keep on giving me shit.
Yeah, and then I'd have to start letting you win in Mario Party.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't need that because I'll just win anyway. All I gotta do is just like transmogrify your controller.
Yeah, into a chicken wing.
Into a chicken wing, and then you're like, oh, dude, why am I not winning? Like, oh man, you got me.
Yeah, my legs are chicken wings.
Your legs are chicken wings. Hell yeah, man! Like that has got to be the coolest ability because that's the thing. That's people ask you too. Like even
we
like
finally figured it out, dude. It only took years.
Yeah, yeah. That guy asked you like, what was it like, fucking like 10 years ago or some shit?
Yeah, whatever. I talked about that.
Place.
What was it? It was in Chrono Trigger, I think.
It was in the original Chrono Trigger series.
Yeah,
that you had someone.
Man, I didn't want to. I've told this story so many times. That guy is so crazy.
And he asked you, like, 3 superpowers, go. You should just be like, transmogrification, motherfucker. And he's like, yeah, we got time stop. He's like, yeah, try stopping me when you get turned into a chicken wing. Just look him in the eyes as he says this. You gotta out-crazy people, too. If someone's acting crazy to you, you don't just like, oh, okay,
yeah,
man. And you brush it off. That's what fags do. You gotta fucking...
You basically gotta tell them that you're gonna turn them into an edible and eat them.
That's what Chads do.
Yeah.
That's what Chads do.
Yeah. They eat people.
They eat people. It's not just flat out eating people though. They use their superpowers to turn them into chicken.
Yeah, so they're not just eating them.
So it's moral.
They have it's not just moral. All right, they're having a healthy, balanced diet.
Yeah, because they made it balanced.
Of chicken wing.
Yeah, that chicken wing could be healthy and balanced because you give it all the vitamins.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it really is, and it's delicious.
I mean, at the same time, if you had a superpower that could transmogrify and do all these things, wouldn't that also make you intelligent because it basically adds like a new motor function in your brain to do this? Or is it even your brain that's doing this function? Because isn't that where the power would go? It would go to your brain.
Yeah, it would have to be some. It would have to be some like
to do this?
It would have to be something. There would have to be some.
So immediately you would get like a.
Well, either it's a subconscious process, which is dangerous because if it's subconscious, then
you could actually do it. You have to jerk it off, and then you shoot dicks a chicken. Ah!
Yeah, or it's a conscious process. I would always opt for conscious process.
Same. Yeah.
Or I would actually opt for just saying it out loud. I would actually opt for that. That way, I know I wouldn't make a mistake.
Yeah, like
unless you
say it,
or unless you say it when you're sleeping and you're having dreams.
I'd rather be conscious, like you flexing a muscle.
Yeah, you just do it. You could also just make it something like you're. I guess if you're flexing your biceps, though, that'd also be dangerous.
Yeah, it's like one day I'm working out and then I turn everything into chicken wing. Turn the entire gym into a chicken wing. I mean,
dude, this whole conversation is getting me hungry.
Yeah, dude, I actually want some chicken, man. Like some deep fried chicken.
Some vegan chicken.
Yeah. What are you, fucking vegan?
Oh, vegan. That's the thing, too, is we're saying chicken wing, and for the people out there that are like, oh, aren't you guys vegan? There's vegan chicken.
No. One of us is vegan. I'm still eating steak every day.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
We're both vegan.
Yeah, I just don't like talking about it. But
oh, yeah, you don't like talking about it because people get upset.
Yeah, because, well, even, like... I mean, it's not entirely true. Like, I had conversations. I remember when I was having some chest pain back when I was vegetarian. I told because he was asking me about my diet and stuff. I said I was vegetarian. He was super supportive. He was like, oh, man, yeah, I have a lot of bodybuilders friends. They swear by vegetarianism and veganism. What do you do for your protein? What do you do for this and that? I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, this is before. This is when I was
first kind of just starting out, and I was just like a few months in. And then even like, I mean, generally everyone's been pretty nice because I didn't really like one of the ladies who I was going shopping at a grocery store, and I was picking up groceries.
Oh, we talked about that in Chrono Cross.
Yeah, she was going up to me. She was very intense, right? Because I picked up a lot of fake meats and stuff like that.
Crazy cat lady stare.
Yeah. She was very intense. She came up to me, right? And then she was like, chicken wing. It's like, no! Yeah, anyways, this lady came up to me and she was like, oh, are you vegan? Because you're having like all these...
And you're like, no.
Yeah, I was like, no. And she's like, oh,
and then you ran away?
I can smell lies. Yeah. And I ran away with my like fake meats. Like,
no one must know.
And I got my giant like man titties from like all the soy and squirting it in there and helping make it this soylent.
Yeah, because you're just consistently drinking nothing but estrogen.
Yeah, drinking nothing but estrogen. So I got like those giant fucking titties.
What the fuck is that called when you start lactating and shit? There's as a man though, but what is that called? There's something.
Male lactation? I don't fucking know. That's like the first thing I thought of.
Gynecomastia. When you actually get like fucking titties.
That's not titties. That's a fat lump under your nipple.
Yeah, well, it looks like you have titties. It's gross.
It doesn't look like you have titties. It looks like you're deformed.
Yeah, you got the hunchback. You like the hunchback of Notre Dame titties, dude.
Giant gynecomastia nipples.
Yeah, it's if it's on its back, dude.
That is just so. I can imagine that. Let's just move on. Anyways, this lady came up to me and she was asking me if I was vegan and stuff because I was having like I think it was like there was like sausages. And they looked really good. They're really high protein, and they had like onion and garlic and shit.
I don't remember you getting vegan sausages. When the fuck did this happen?
You had them too. We just would have them, and then you could like smell the garlic on the other person when you had them. They were just like...
Oh yeah, I remember them now. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
They were pretty tasty. They were spicy. They were like chipotle.
They were. It was like bratwurst.
They were like
it wasn't like sausages, like a little packet of sausages. It was like like a big fucking wiener, dude.
Yeah, big old fucking wiener, dude.
Big old fucking sausage.
Yeah. And then she came up to me and she was like, oh, yeah. I was like, thank you for being... She actually said, thank you for being vegan. I've been vegan for the past 20 years. And before that, I was a vegetarian for 30 years. The entire time, she's not blinking when she's saying this. Yeah. And then she was just saying, like, thank you. And I think she, like, shook my hand. I'm like, oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm a goddamn hero. Thanks. It was a very strange encounter. I appreciated it, but for the life of me, I did not know what to make of it. And I swear to God this happened. This sounds like a fake thing people just make up or something, but I swear to God this happened.
Now, there's people like that out there. I'm sure that you've met some people out there that are like that. Like anybody's out. Like if you've been out there, like in any capacity, I'm sure you've run into some people that are just a little odd.
It's just a strange situation because in order for her to even come to this conclusion, she has to like look over what I'm buying. Which again, this just like blows my mind. There's so many things that people do that I just don't notice. Like for instance, even when people approach me in the gym, or talk to someone, because I'll be like, hey, are you using this? And
Yeah.
that would turn into a conversation.
Yeah, and then they come up to me like, nice ass, bro.
Yeah, nice ass.
That's what they say to you, dude.
Yeah, like nice ass, bro. Chicken wing.
But you don't have any
chicken wing.
power, so you're just fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then I just run away. That's what Chads do, dude. Anyways, they would tell me like, hey, I've seen you around in the gym a lot. Yeah, you lift a lot of weight. You do like this. And I'm like, dude, I've never even seen you before. How do you know who I... Like, it's weird. It's really weird because I am not like that. I do not look at other people, period. I always, like, look at the floor or I just...
Yeah, you look at the floor, then you look like a virgin. You're like, don't look at me.
Virgin, yeah.
Don't look at me.
No, but I'm always, like, when I'm in the gym, for instance, I'll always look at my MP3 player. I'll sometimes survey the area or look at people if they're doing, like, a big lift. Like,
What if someone goes in your way, dude? You just run into them? Because you're looking at the floor, your MP3 player,
Yeah, I'm
right?
not looking directly at the floor. I'm looking, like, at the... Like 10 feet in front of me or 20 feet in front of me. And then, or I'm looking at the MP3 player, or I'm just, or I just move my head to where people aren't, So, for instance, if there's people aren't to the left of me, I'll see my peripheral. So I'll do stuff like that, and I'll try to avoid looking at people. I'll sometimes glance, but generally I won't.
No more games. No more. Because you're sexist, dude. And you hear about it?
I just want to play games. Yeah.
That's what I want to do. I just want to play games. They won't leave me alone.
But yeah, and it just... I don't know what to make of it, because generally I notice I find myself very, like, I don't want to say befuddled, but it just I guess confused
And befuddled.
in disarray. About normal people's behavior in general, and I'm struggling to find what's normal. And I find out
I think that everybody's fucking weird.
Everyone does seem fucking weird.
Yeah, they just do weird shit.
Yeah, like yeah.
There's no quote unquote normal. It's just like socially acceptable things that you do. That's it. There's no general normal though. Everybody does weird shit.
Even when we talked about like the one guy who I worked out with, who's a men's physique model, he doing like that thing with the sniper and everything in Castlevania, like sniper, and he's trying to snipe me with a
Shotgun.
and then I'm like shotgun,
And you're like boomerang.
Yeah, and we're just like we're playing make pretend. I was doing
And then
like
you're flashing
rolls.
your dick.
I was like flashing my dick at him, and he's like, "What do you think? Here's my butt." Now there's my chicken, and I'm like chicken wing. And just
That's how the gym goes every
that's
day.
how the gym goes, dude. It's always a fun time, that gym. But no, it's just like I just don't know how to react to it. I'm like, is this what people do? But then I talk to more people and I hang around more people, and everyone
do
has
weird shit.
behaviors and things, and none of it matches up to a common behavior. Now, generally, I think be yourself and everything, but I always thought there was an etiquette to discussing stuff with new people. You generally don't do anything too weird, or you're generally polite, and you have a certain manner to you when you discuss things with people you don't know and you're strangers. Or you don't know that well.
It's like a surface level type of conversation that you don't have any form of real depth to because you don't know them.
Exactly, but people, they just...
Yeah.
It
So
baffles me, 'cause I'm
and you.
like, do I just want to think this?
Well, yeah. There was actually I think we talked about it a little bit. We were talking about something in a what was this? Carl's Jr. So it's what the fuck is it called? In the places. It's like there's two fucking. It's called Carl's Jr. and then there's a
Talking about like the tomb where they came up?
Yeah. He came up to us after we were talking. He's like, yeah, I was just listening to you, and this is my opinion on it.
Yeah. He was just
Yeah,
like,
I mean, like, he came and don't get me wrong, I have no problem with that. It's not like I have a problem with any
it's
of
not like
this.
it's rude or anything. It's just,
Yeah, I was
I
like,
couldn't see myself doing that.
yeah, I couldn't see myself doing it either. It's like it's their conversation. It's none of my fucking business. I didn't have any issue with what he said though, because I actually agreed with him, and it was just kind of refreshing to see someone else that I agreed with, even though it was like a fucking 90-year-old man coming up to me. Like, ugh.
But that was more normal. What I'm talking about
Is that normal? Like, if
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
just eating burgers and you're like, yo, I overheard your conversation, I completely fucking agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you think about it, that person was listening in on you, and eavesdropping is generally impolite. It's perceived as.
But to be fair, we were right next to him. Like, he sat next to us.
Oh, he did? I didn't even notice him. I
Noticed him. He was literally like, he was like 3 feet away.
like ninja old man listening.
He was like 3 feet away from us.
Really?
Yeah, because we were
Was he
eating
alone or what?
Yeah, he was eating alone. He was just like reading the newspaper and eating alone. I think he was having like biscuits and gravy or some shit.
Hell yeah, dude! Breakfast of champions. Dude, I wish we could still fucking eat at Carl's Jr. I wish we just had like,
so
money
Carl's
to
Jr.
do
actually
that.
has a vegan burger. And,
Yeah, it's called what is it?
we haven't had one in over a
It's
year.
not the Impossible.
It's the Beyond Burger.
It's the Beyond.
Yeah, we haven't had one in like a year or some shit.
God,
We can't
those things are
afford
so
them.
fucking tasty.
They're
Like,
so good. We can't afford it though.
I've had
just in
really
general.
good burgers. Like I've had burgers from like Italian places and
Yeah, actual
Denny's
burgers before you
and-
turned vegan.
yeah. I don't know, like Denny, like saying Denny's like it's some sort of prestigious place, but the fucking Denny's. But
We've had homemade burgers and stuff too.
I've had burgers. Like I like burgers a lot, and so I've had a lot of vegan burgers too, and I've had a lot of vegetarian burgers where they have egg in them and stuff. The Beyond Burger is best out of all of them.
Yeah, it's really fucking good. You
And
just
I
gotta
don't feel bad after I have it, which is really nice.
So it's you just have a
You just
a
can't
Beyond
have too
burger.
many because that's salt. But
No
other than
mayo. Yeah, you just order it with no mayo. Really, I mean, right? No cheese and no mayo. That's what it is.
that. And then it's vegan.
Yeah.
If you do order with the cheese and mayo,
It's
then
vegetarian.
It's vegetarian. But very tasty.
Yeah, but we weren't able to get them that much anyway.
Because
Broke
they're
as
just
fuck,
so
dude.
expensive,
Yeah.
man. Like they
Even
charge
if you were
so
just
much.
even if you just buy the patties and make them
They're
yourself,
pretty expensive.
they're still really expensive.
They're like just probably above half or something like that if you make them yourself. But it's not the same. Because then, you just pull up the drive-thru, they got the fries ready, they got the burgers ready.
Yeah.
It's like, do I really want to just sit there and cook my burger?
No.
I'd rather just turn something into a chicken wing, dude.
Well, that was the thing too, is that Beyond like sausage or whatever was really good as well because I used it for pizza. Remember, I made a vegan pizza. I made everything. I cooked. I don't know if I talked about that. I cooked the dough and everything.
Yeah.
It turned out really well. I had vegan
man.
cheese, and then I made the tomato. Like I actually was able to get.
It didn't quite taste like normal pizza, but it was really tasty. You did a good
No,
job.
it didn't taste like normal pizza because all of the ingredients tasted different. Like the cheese didn't taste the same. It didn't taste like it didn't even melt right, but it was good still. Like just because it's not the same as like mozzarella. It doesn't mean that it's bad.
Even on like Good Mythical Morning and stuff like that, every now and then I'll like when I think it's when I used to watch them.
I don't watch Good Mythical Morning either.
Anyways, when I used to watch them, I would watch like them when I ate and then when they were eating. So there was
It's like a social
thing,
thing, dude.
Yeah, it's like a social thing.
I did that too. I actually still do that. I watch
I don't know
like
why,
food stuff.
but yes, you
and
watch
then-
like food stuff when you're eating, and it's just like, you kind of imagine yourself eating it.
yeah, that's exactly just like I'm eating my shitty, bola whatever. And then,
They ate vegan cheese, and they were like, yeah, it doesn't taste like cheese really. It kind of tastes similar, but it has its own distinct flavor.
yeah.
And that's I guess the thing with a lot of vegan stuff, it's like it has like imitation, but usually it doesn't taste like what it's trying to imitate, but it'll still taste good.
Yeah, so it
It has
tastes
its own unique flavor.
exactly. So it all tasted really good. Because I had a bunch of shit on top of it, and then that Beyond sausage, man, is that shit strong. Tastes exactly like sausage, but it's super strong.
Yeah.
The first time I made the pizza, I added too much,
Big old beefy sausage.
but I added too much. The next time I was able to add a little, I added a little bit less after I cooked it, and yeah, it was really fucking good. It makes me hungry, dude.
Dude, I mean, it's
I just-
hungry now, and I already had some food.
Some people.
Some people, dude. Yeah, I had some chicken wing.
Chicken wing.
That's like in terms of like foods I miss that I stopped eating. It's just pizza mostly. It's cheese. Cheese
Oh, yeah, I
is
love
better
cheese.
than any meat in my opinion. Like normal
Yes,
cheese,
so-
like pizza.
For-
I like
for
pepperoni
vegan-
and bacon.
See, that was the thing with
pizza.
like, yeah, that's the problem with veganism in general is just like there's some foods that aren't available to you. There is like there's like fish, like sticks and stuff, that tastes pretty similar to cod and like battered cod and stuff,
Yeah.
deep fried fish, etc.
Yeah.
etc. And
It's pretty much the same. It's actually kind of weird. Like that, some of the vegan. Foods
we had
are
hot
pretty
dogs.
fucking
We had
spot
hot
on.
dogs. It is exactly like normal hot dogs. Like there's vegan hot dogs. They taste
Yeah.
exactly the fucking
I think
same.
they have
Look
more
the
protein,
same.
though.
Yeah, they're actually just better.
Yeah.
They taste the
Well,
same.
I don't know. I don't know if they're better. Yeah, they're just like taste the fucking same.
Well,
Like, wow,
better for you. I mean, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like that's the thing too. I think also like a lot of meat products got ruined for me. I was thinking about like pepperoni and stuff. I've actually had bad pepperoni before. Like some, I don't know.
I've had a
put
lot of
fucking
bad
E.
food.
coli.
I've had undercooked chicken and shit before too.
Yeah, like man,
bloody
I got
undercooked
so
chicken.
Sick. Yeah.
Yeah, like that shit happened to me when I was younger.
The one time we went to like some mall. Like there was a place where we used to live. It was quite a drive. I think it was like Mount Vernon or something like that. Because we used to live in Washington. We drove that way. It was quite a ways away. And man, we went to the mall there and had pizza, and I got so fucking sick from the pepperoni in that pizza because I love pepperoni pizzas.
Is that when we went to go see Galaxy Quest?
It might have been.
You remember that? Because we ate pizza there.
Because they have like a great theater there.
They had a great theater there, and they had a shit theater where we lived.
I got so sick, I think I threw up like outside or something.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember I like threw up like, and I was like, it wasn't that long after. Like some of the, like that's the thing. Sometimes food poisoning, it takes a while. It might like take like some people are like, oh, it takes a while to digest stuff. Dude, there's been times where I've eaten shit and immediately gotten sick.
That was the same with me too. Like I ate some food. I forgot what it was, but there were a few things too. It's like even the pre-workout that you gave me, that was bad. Or rather, you could say I could have. You said I could have it, and it was bad. I got sick immediately from that. So. I don't know if my body just digests it immediately or what's wrong with these people, but it's like I got sick immediately.
Yeah,
and that's happened multiple times.
Yeah, in terms of meat products, the only thing I miss is probably deep fried chicken. That wasn't actually from KFC. That was from like a local place.
But that's you'd go to like fucking Higgins or some shit.
Yeah, that only exists like there's only 2 of those that exist in Washington.
Oh really?
Yeah, I actually have an old friend who worked there.
But yeah, so the thing is though, you may miss that, but there's vegan chicken that apparently won in a chicken
against real chicken.
Yeah, against real chicken. They didn't say that it was vegan. They just entered it in a contest for deep fried chicken, and the vegan chicken actually won. I can't even fucking
try because it was sold out.
It looks fucking delicious.
Yeah, it was all sold out.
And it pisses me off. It's not only it's sold out. Yeah, it's overpriced too.
Of course, they're going to charge out the ass for it. And it's probably, to be fair, it's probably hard to transport. That's probably part of the reason. It's probably difficult to make as well. So
yeah, but I would love to have it. So it's like, you may miss that, but there's probably a way better alternative.
See, this is why...
that we don't have the money to fucking test.
We need, like, if we get bigger and become big YouTube men, we need fucking, like, a P.O. box where people can just send us food.
Yeah, I would not trust fucking that shit at all. I would not. We get fucking cyanide shit.
I'm pretty sure you can
They'd be like, I saw that Sonic video. I saw what you said.
No, what we could do is have like, so there's things where you can like order off of companies and the companies will send it to you. I'm not saying we get food people made, because obviously we just couldn't have that.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys, but don't send food if we ever can.
I mean, you could send food in the format of like, you buy it from a company and then it's shipped directly to that P.O. box and it's sealed from that company.
Yeah, but I'm not, like if you make me an apple pie and you send it, I'm not going to eat it. I don't trust anybody, all right? It's just in general. I don't trust anybody. Like, I'm very paranoid about that.
Yeah, and
especially food, because I've been sick. Like, I'm someone who's been
I got sick so many times from like fast food and shit.
But when I was younger, dude, I was in and out of hospitals a lot.
It just reminds me of like that South Park episode where they're talking about Chipotle and they keep on like shitting blood. It's like why the fuck are you wearing diapers and shitting blood? Why don't you just stop eating Chipotle? It's like, dude, Chipotle's fucking delicious. Like,
yeah. Did you ever have Chipotle?
Yeah. Dude, I remember I had I remember when I was originally working out and stuff, I would try to have like lean chicken and stuff. And what I would do is I would have the snack wraps. Those snack wraps, you remember those? They would have like tortilla and chicken.
Taco Bell?
No, from McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
Snack wraps.
Well, dude, so when we first started working out together,
we had double cheeseburger.
But it was a jalapeno version.
Jalapeno burger.
This is before my stomach got fucked up. Because my stomach got really fucked up. I talked about that before in Chrono Trigger. It's not...
that shit was so tasty.
Yeah, my stomach's fucked up. But yeah, I would eat spicy shit all the time, but now I can't. I mean, I can, but it's just... it's
you can handle it probably more than you can 2 years ago, but...
Yes. Now I can. My stomach's healed a little bit, but... Man, I could eat it, but I'll be in pain for a long time.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too. Like, with your organs, it's really weird that, like, it takes so long. Like, I knew someone who... bruised their brain, and that apparently said, like, he said that it'll take another 5 years, the doctor told him, before it'll heal. And it makes sense, that's very delicate, but I think the stomach is the same way, where it takes like years to heal.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, we had a double cheeseburger jalapeno.
Yeah, at McDonald's. Every time. Yeah, we'd go and fucking have those.
That was pretty tasty.
They fucking tasted really good.
They were spicy, but just enough.
But dude, every time I would have it, I'd feel a little sickly.
Yeah.
Like, I would eat it, and I'd just feel like, man, what the fuck?
You would always come back more for that 10 seconds of flavor. But,
yeah.
And then, like, right after...
No discipline. No discipline. That's exactly it. Like, that was so good.
Rinse and repeat over and fucking over again.
Yeah, it's like, that was so good. And then, yeah, like you said, like, 10 seconds later, you'd be like, what the fuck? And then your stomach would hurt. You just feel like shit. And then you just go back the next day and do it again.
Hell yeah, man.
Obviously, that was when we were younger. I lacked any form of discipline.
Yeah, it's kind of different now, but I feel like if there was some unhealthy stuff that tastes good, but it was vegan, because like the whole thing is now just like care about animals and stuff and all that hippie shit.
I hate hippies.
Yeah, you're a hippie.
I'm not a fucking hippie.
You're a hippie.
You take that back.
Yeah, the whole point of this series is just kind of insight and seeing what me and D talk about normally.
Yeah, this is more or less what we talk about all the time.
And this is the sort of content that we were thinking about producing for a while, in sense that since we do this a lot in Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger, and
we kind of usually just have a background because we talk about other stuff too. So it's less. It's like half and half, right? So it's half what we usually talk about and half our interpretation and like dialogue about what's happening on the screen as well. So it's like we react to what's happening, and then
this
we
is
also
more
talk
personal.
about
Yeah, us talking
this is
about
just talking. And so like with the Let's Plays, there's also video games and stuff.
Yeah, and this is, I think I actually personally enjoy content like this. Like, I like listening to things, and it kind of obsessed me. Like a lot of YouTubers I like personally who don't do this, and they don't do it very often, because I want to listen to stuff while I do like play games or something. All right, everyone, let us know.
All right.
Let us know what you think of this form style of content. More content on the way. Comment below.
Comment.
We want to know what you think.
I better see some comments.
Yeah, comment below. We want to know what you think, because we want to know what direction. Is this a good direction? Do you like this sort of stuff?
Yeah. Do you like real talk?
Real talk.
Do you like silly talk? Do you like B? No. Do you like D? Yes. Then tune in, because there's going to be another part unless you don't comment. You got to comment. Comment in the goddamn below.
Not going to be another part unless it's comments.
Yeah, I better see comments. If there's no comments, I'm gonna be sad.
I'm gonna be sad too. Any last thoughts?
Any last thoughts? What am I thoughts?
What the last
I hate
thoughts about the
sympathy.
lawnmower,
I hate sympathy. I
How about the
hate
lawnmower
people
man?
chasing sympathy. I hate people. I hate lawnmowers. Right?
Dude, the lawnmower man.
I used to drive the lawn. We had a rideable lawnmower.
Oh, that's a story, actually.
Yeah, you remember like getting it fucking stuck? Like you were riding around. You're like,
yeah, you fucking, then you told mom and dad.
What am I supposed to do? They're gonna be blamed me.
What are you talking about? You didn't even ask. That was the thing. I remember I got so pissed off as a kid because they didn't notice. They didn't notice there was a giant hole in the shed. You told them.
Giant hole in the shed.
Yeah, because remember I pressed the gas.
Oh,
pedal.
I thought when you got stuck, like you rode around on the lawnmower when you weren't supposed to, and you got stuck. You remember that shit? And you're like, ah! And you're like into the fucking. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you got stuck in like a pothole or something. You were screaming.
Oh, really?
And you weren't supposed to be on the rideable lawnmower. I thought that's what you were talking about. I don't remember what. I vaguely remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, you had. You were driving around on the rideable lawnmower, right? And then you wanted me to press the gas, so I pressed the gas, and then we fucking went really fast. I pressed it down all the way, and I didn't let go. And then that's the thing. We had a shed that was right above a creek, so it was a big fall, and then it fucking hit right into the wall, and it almost went through. And then I was like, "Oh shit! Don't tell mom and dad." And you fucking did, you little snitch. You waited like a day or two too. They didn't ask. They didn't ask about anything, and then you fucking told them.
Oh, I remember this.
I was so angry. Remember, our cheeks got all red. You little snitch.
Dude, there's so many times you snitched on me. There's so many times you snitched on me. I remember the time we were over at fucking grandma's, and then you were just like, you'd be like, oh, he rolled his eyes at your grandma, and then you're just like doing all, yeah, you were just doing, like, you just did over and over again.
It's me.
This is probably before that.
It was probably revenge.
Bullshit.
I imagine
you were a little
myself
shit,
to be
dude.
immaculate.
You smashed my face in with a little fire truck.
Yeah, that was when I was like a baby, though.
You were a fucking baby. You're a little evil bastard.
I could sense evil.
You were a little fat gremlin.
It was the fact I could sense
Dude,
evil.
you were a little fat gremlin, all right? You came over there and you kept bullying me. But no. I remember. I vaguely remember like snitching on you and just like crazy shit like that. Obviously, I don't do that now, but where I didn't do that as I grew up. But it's like when you're kids, you do shit like that. You snitch on each other.
Yeah.
Like you definitely did it to me too. Don't act like you didn't, because you did.
You still.
Oh yeah, I'm worse.
I remember you worse. It was worse because I remember how angry I was too.
That's what validates what's worse.
Exactly, the feelings validate it. But all right, guys, we'll see you later.
All right, see you.